Mm-mm-mm-mm. Crying. There we go. All right. Mic check. 1, 2. All right. Let's get some more people in here first. Got to talk about Jade and Tom, man. We got to get people in here so we can talk about the Jade and Tom experience. We got to talk about the Jade and Tom experience, man. Like, I don't think people realize how crazy that is that, Tom is talking to Jade as if he wants to help, but this shit does not look like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Tom just yet. I thought Tom was a good entity. He might still be. He trying to tell Jay, hey, get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the drunk Jade. We need the sober Jade. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I gotta get some more people in here, but before we get deep into it, like Jade is holy shit, man. Hey y'all, hold on. I'm trying to get some more people in here. I need to do this. Hold on. I thank God y'all came in here. Okay. Boom. Thank y'all for coming. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. My fault, Dana. I ain't mean to do that. Okay, so I got you. Okay, boom. So I got you as a mod. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Let me tell you that emergency I had, man. Me and my girlfriend we was going through it, but we back okay, and everyone's all right. But I'm surprised nobody is talking about this conversation with Jade and Tom. Y'all remember? Hey, I hate to toot my own horn, but I did say that Dale was gonna be in that fucking pool. But I said, even though Vic didn't like it, I said that Dale was gonna be in that pool. I thought he was gonna fall face first, and I also said that he was gonna follow Jade and Tabitha to the tree. And that's what they was looking down on during the trailer. That's episode 5 though. That's up. We on the bigger and better things. That's that's episode 5. But I knew it was going to be Dale. I knew Dale wasn't going to make it past episode 5. Okay, I was right on something. But this like Jade and Tom conversation we had. What do y'all get from that? Like what do y'all get from the Tom and Jade conversation? You know what I'm saying? Poor Dale. I don't know. I don't know about Dale. I figured it was going to be him. I wasn't never a big fan of Dale. Dale stabbed Ellis. I'm still not over that. Scarlett, go ahead and yeah. I still have never forgot how um Dale stabbed my boy Ellis. Yeah, it's definitely a hard way to go. If Boyd was going to shoot him, which was probably have been easier to do. But being stuck in that pool like that, I can just imagine how he felt in the inside. Like, oh my God, I went into a tree and now I'm stuck in the cement of the fucking pool. That shit is trippy. Now, this shit is more than just a scary horror show. This shit is a little trippy now. Like, what is that movie with what's his name? I was just watching it the other day. Bruce Willis, when he I think he was a scientist and he made a post. No, he was a scientist that was dating someone, and she wanted to stay young. So she went and got a potion from an Indian lady. So when she got the potion, she, no matter what happened, she couldn't die. She tried to snap her own neck. She wouldn't die. That movie was trippy, but it was scary, but it was trippy. This show has surpassed scary and went straight to fucking trippy in the last 2 episodes. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I like how you never know where this show is going to go. Like the first season was a little horror. They gave you horror. They gave you monster. Death Becomes Her. Yes, that is the name of that Bruce Willis movie. Great fucking movie. And when I was a kid watching it, it was low key scary. But as I got older, I said, "Yo, this shit is trippy." Like, this shit is trippy. So, yeah, like movies and shows like that, you never know where it's going to go. You just don't fucking know. And I'm gonna be honest. Like, this show will take you to so many places, you'll forget where you're going. You'll forget where you're going really quick. So you got to keep up with the little shit they do. And this Jade and Tom little conversation they had about, oh yeah, we need the a sober Jade, the Jade that made that multi-million-dollar company. That's the Jade we need. So you need to stop drinking and shit, get your shit together, and let's figure something out. We are on the way of seeing Jade cracking the motherfucking code. Jade is going to be, not Boyd. This is just my opinion. This isn't confirmed. But in my opinion, Jade is going to play a bigger role than Boyd. Jade is going to be the key to cracking everything in this fucked up town, and he's going to be able to get not everyone, but some people home off the um off the stuff that he has found and put together. Jade is going to play a major part in this game. And why did Tom pop up hold on. Like Jade popped up rubbing a cup. Why? Can somebody explain that to me? I mean not Jade. Tom is petty as fuck. Why are you doing this to this cup outside of the snow where there's no fucking bar? So what you go for? You go get some snow and drink it. What you doing with yourself, Tom? But I always like Tom. But Tom, like I say, like I have always said, he's playing that bartender role to the fullest. Do you hear me? Look, Tom isn't like any other entity that we have seen yet. If he is, it's probably a setup. He's probably there to manipulate Jade. But if he's not there to, put Jade in harm's way, he seems like an entity that wants to help to get Jade on the right track. I don't think Tom is a Father Khatri type entity or an Abby type entity. I honestly think that Tom is there to. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar. I watch a lot of TV, so I'm gonna reference a lot of television during these lives. So y'all will have to excuse me. But it's people in movies like how let's see, sad ass movie with Robin Williams and Cuban Gooding Jr. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm pretty sure Dana knows it. If Tom is like a guide to Jade, like he's always helping Jade to that next step, to that next level. And this is very common in TV shows, movies, it's very common to have people that have passed away to actually be a guide to lead someone in the right direction. He's always giving Jade ideas. He told him to go to the tunnels. Hey, if you go to the tunnels, you can help Julie. Maybe. But he went to the tunnels and it was an all out. I don't know what the hell it was. It was 7 kids laying on stones. So you don't know if that's why I say you don't know if he's being manipulated by Tom or if Tom is a good entity. But I'm having mixed feelings about Tom for sure. But this is not going to be the last time we see him. We're going to see him a lot more. We're going to see him a lot more now that we are getting the Jade arc. I think for the next maybe episode or two, Jade might have, his arc might be a little bit more better. You think he's like that's what I say. I'm on the fence with Tom because every time Tom sends him somewhere, he always finds himself in some shit he can't get out of. So that's why I say, hey, I'm on the fence with Tom. But you're right. He's definitely giving off setup vibes, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Tom fan. He said he tried to save Jim. He tried to save Jim, coward ass. But man, it's so much dealing with this show right now, and I just had to catch up. I had to catch up. When I got back last night, I had to actually watch this episode twice because okay, so let's talk about this is what I really wanted to talk about. Oh, hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? Yeah, okay, here we go. My boy right here. Good old Randall. I know it should have been Jim. It should have been Jim. Jim. You know it's crazy. Tabitha said you were upset that you had to take care of your kids while I was gone for a few days. The way she said upset, upset. I said, yeah, now she being petty. The petty side coming out of Tabitha. Now she fed the fuck up about being Jim. I wonder what Jim was doing for that year he was gone. I wonder what Jim was doing for that year he was gone. Like you feel me? Like I really do. Now that I think about it, what was Jim doing on the what was he doing for that year? I mean, she said that like he was cheating. That's an accusation. Like while you was gone for that year, I was taking care of my kids. And he just cut her off. Oh no, stop it! You about to get me caught. You about to bring up bad memories. Stop it now, Tabitha. But okay, so the Randall and Marielle connection. Y'all know what type of vibes I got from them too? Yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah, you deserve that. Yeah, yeah, you definitely deserve that, Jim. Because I mean, she was. Hold on. I gotta find it. I gotta find. I don't know how it goes on YouTube, but I got to find it. Hold on. She said, "Now you're upset. You are upset." I said, "Oh shit, we bringing the petty out the show now." Hold on. What was it at? It's, uh, hold on. Oh, nope. I don't have it. I didn't screenshot the intro. That was my favorite part, man. I can't believe I didn't catch that part. Hold on. Catch that part, but that was one of my favorite parts. How she started clapping her hands. I said, okay, okay. Tabitha gives some balls. I like it. But she was right though. She felt as though she came back and didn't bring any answers. And I mean, technically, that's what happened. She came back. She didn't bring any answers. And I understand how she feels. Jim needs to be honest. Like seriously, he needs to be honest and stop saying it's okay and it's this and it's that when it's not okay. She should very much have got a little bit more in depth onto how she ended up in Camden, Maine before she came back. I don't think she could have controlled where she came back. And I wish people would understand that. I don't think that she I don't think she could have controlled on her coming back to Fromland at any time, honestly. If the town brings you in, I don't think that she knew she was going to end back up in Fromland. I don't think that. I honestly I don't think that. But you never know. You never know. I don't know what she could have done to get the answers outside of Fromland. Like what could she do? Hey, go up to people. Have you heard of this place? It's a town with a diner and a Chinese lady named Mrs. Chen. She cooked there. Like, was she supposed to go to random people and ask this shit? Like, oh yeah. Now, remember, I made a video about this. I made a video about Randall, Marielle, and Julie. Now, Yeah, senior, what's going on, cuzzo? Now, I made a video about Marielle Julie Randall about the cicada sleep. Okay, now the cicada sleep with these three, they're on three. Okay, so they're. How can I put this without sounding crazy? They are going through three different stages of the cicada sleep. This is my theory. Randall, they didn't kill Randall because he was part of the cicada sleep. Okay. No matter what, they wasn't going to kill Randall that night. So Boyd could have easily ran over a couple monsters and grabbed them up. But Randall is there for a specific reason. Just like Mary L is here for a specific reason. She's not reacting the same way Randall and Julie are reacting to waking up from the cicada sleep. It's either maybe it's two things. Maybe she is having a post traumatic, you know, post traumatic, maybe stressful time right now from waking up from the cicada sleep. But I don't think she's having the same reaction as Julie and Randall. Julie needs an A for weed. Randall is upset and terrified. When Randall first came in the show, he was this badass. Yeah, man, I'll help you. I'm an asshole. I'm gonna grab the gun, go out at night, blah, 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 blah. But now he's letting his emotions run out. He's saying, "Hey, I'm terrified. I'm scared. I'm scared of sleeping on the bus." So he saw something different from what Julie saw. Julie said she hears screams in her head, and sometimes it feels as though she's there or like the screams is like real. She don't know if it's fake or if the screams are real. So I'm not sure if she's referring to the cicada sleep still. And you're right, and it does break you. And this is they go by steps of breaking you. They're not trying to break all of you at once. They want to pick at you. They want to see what they want to see how scared you can get before it breaks you. So Marielle, cicada sleep. I think that she was given a message. I think that she saw something, not like someone talking to her, but someone like she had a vision with like little hints. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. Like, okay, so say for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. The way she was handling Fatima was like she knew for certain she was pregnant. That's number one. Christy and Maria thought Fatima was pregnant for sure. That's what they said. Maybe 6 to 7 weeks. That's what Christy said. Okay. When Marielle wakes up from her sleep, she instantly checks on Fatima. All right. She's saying, "Hey, you're malnourished. You need to eat this. You need to eat that." And I always have my theory that Marielle is there to take care of Fatima, whether she was changing or not. That I think that's what she was there for. And when she went into the cicada sleep, she was told that in a secretive message. Thank you. They're senior owner. This I'm trying to tell you. This is I've been saying this for a very. She wasn't just brought into Fromland to be there with Christy. No, 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 no. She was brought there to take care of Fatima. As soon as Fatima found out she was pregnant, boom, a pediatric nurse shows up. That's not coincidental. Now, we've seen episode 6, and we don't even know if she's pregnant now. So this could mean a lot of bleeping things. This could mean so much. This can this is just not a couple, it's just not one or two things it can mean. This could mean multiple things. She's either changing. What if she still is pregnant and the baby is not visible? Because I mean, everything we talking about a town where monsters come out at night. They don't run, they chase you. I mean, they don't run, they walk after you. They walk, chase you down. This is what we talking about. We talking about a town where you could go through a tree and end up in Times Square, New York City, if they want you to. So it is not impossible for her to still be pregnant and the baby can't be seen on that ultrasound. That's that's just no theory is far fetched here. You know what I'm saying? But if this was why I say it, this could mean multiple things. If she's not pregnant, she's changing. And Lordy, 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 if she is, this goes back to me saying from the beginning. I'm not sure who's going to remember this, but this goes back to me saying from the beginning, if she is changing, Boyd is going to have to isolate her away from Ellis. And this is going to piss Ellis off. Either Boyd and Ellis are going to have to come up with a solution. They're going to have to come up with a big decision. And that's what this is another thing. We don't know if she's changing into a monster. We don't know that. I don't think she. I don't know what is going on with Fatima, but she's. I, I got like we gotta dissect her. She's now become a main character. She was always like a not. She's a co-main character, but now she is main character status because I want to know. Fuck everything else. Excuse my language. I want to know why what is going on with her. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I am fast. I am. Look, I'm just trying to get used to this live. I know I ain't got no but 4 people in here, but I'm trying to get used to this live shit. Once I get used to it, y'all, and get more people in here, it is gonna be pretty. They couldn't see Boyd worms until they could. Remember? Oh, I can't see. Oh, boy, crazy. Ain't nothing up your arm. Kenny said, Boyd, what is going on with you? Ain't nobody believe his ass when he told them that the worms was in his arm and Martin gave him something. Nobody believed it. Not one soul. So that's exactly why I said this baby could still be there, but can't be seen right now off the ultrasound. You got it. See that's why I call you cuz me and you we be on the same shit. Like I believe the same implies to everybody there. If you giving something, if the people don't want you to see it, you ain't go see it. If the town don't want you to see what's in your body or want other people to see what's in your body, they ain't allowing it. That's why Dale ass ended up in the pool. What a pool? What that? Hold on. That's why we gotta bury Dale in the rocks because he did not want to listen. The trees. That's why I say Jade is going to become a main character as well. But I said that earlier. But let me say this. The trees will send you where they want you to go, people. This is not something you can take and you think you going back home to Oklahoma or New York City. That shit is not happening. This town, if you go through a tree and you think you going home, the town is petty. They will put you in the cement in the pool. That shit don't get no more trippy than that. And I said this on Scarlett and Dana's live the other night. It was gonna be Dale. I didn't think he was gonna be like that. I thought he was gonna fall face first, come off a tree, flop. face first, because hey, hey, I'm trying to tell you that's what I thought was gonna happen. But yeah, my girlfriend pointed it out to me real early and said that this is Dale in that pool because I wasn't able to watch it. But when I did watch it, I said, ha 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 ha, I was right. I was right. So, um, yeah, the trees be like psych. The trees, you can't trust them trees. The trees, I had your ass in the pool. The trees will put you in a dungeon. The trees will put you in places where you didn't expect. Where they put Julie at? They put Julie at the same place where Jade saw that man under the boulder. So I mean, but now this is another theory of mine. The dates that Jade are referring to in that bottle that he's been found in on these bottle trees. All right. I think, in my opinion, okay, so it's maybe two trees that that are isolated from everything else. Like so the dates that I'm okay, 1864 for instance. Let's say 1864. If we go to that tree, if we could find a tree connected to 1864, it might take you back in time. The tree that Tabitha took was a up to date tree. That's the tree most likely, basically an up to date tree. Like that's not that tree isn't like the tree that Dale went through. If you take the tree that Tabitha takes, that most likely can that most likely can put you back in the real world, but it's a it's a slight chance it may not as well. Because if the town sends people where they want them to go, it's got to be two trees that's isolated to where the town can't control those trees. The town cannot manipulate these trees into people going in the pools or people um going into dungeons. But it's two trees that's isolated, and I do believe Jade is going to find these two trees, and he's going to, he's definitely going to find a way out. I'm not saying he gonna be able to take everybody with him, but a lot of people ain't gonna make it. But Jade is going to do a whole 360. He's no longer going to drink every episode we see him in. Him and Ethan's relationship is like a Uncle Jade, nephew Ethan type of relationship now, and I love it. And I just think Jade is going to be the key to everything as far as about like cracking the codes on these trees. And that's just my honest opinion. It could be far fetched. I think Boyd is going to be more, not Boyd. I think Jade is going to be more um productive than Boyd. I think Jade is going to be more productive than Boyd. That's just my honest opinion. There are five faraway trees, I believe. I think only one is a faraway bottle tree, though. Yeah, the faraway bottle tree is the tree that Tabitha took that led her to the lighthouse. But the other four trees without the bottles, the one that Dale went through, that's one of the trees controlled by the town. The other three, we don't. I don't know if that's the one. Okay, well, the third one will say that's the one Boy took, and the fourth one will say that's the one that Julie took when Victor and her was running from the colony house that night. They had the massacre. They could have been the one that Julie took to get to safety. So there's four. Okay, so there's one bottle tree, and then there's four regular far away trees that people can take, but you'll never know well where you'll end up, right? Okay, so maybe there's two trees connected, well not connected, disconnected from the town that is this in the town, but these trees are could take you possibly home, but you have to find the tree that could possibly take you home. It's gonna be hard. This town cannot be trusted. So you just like I tried to tell Dale was he was hot headed. So you couldn't you couldn't just jump in a tree and then don't think that there's consequences behind it. Yeah. And everybody has I'm willing to bet that everybody has went through all of the faraway trees. Everybody that has went through a faraway tree is always been a different one. They didn't go through the same one. Tabitha went through the faraway bottle tree. Um, let me see who else went through. Okay, so Tabitha went through a tree. Dale went through a tree. Boy went through a tree. Sarah said she went through a tree, and Julie went through a tree. I'm willing to bet that all five people went through all five different trees. What y'all think? I'm thinking that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I hate to say it, but we fucking with space time on this show. I hate to admit it, but shouts out to Tony because I wanted to see him eat that hot chip. But did, this show, this is why I say this show could go anywhere. It could go from being religious, it could go from being experimental, it could go from being aliens. It could be anything. Because Jade is right. What if Tabitha went through a pocket dimension? The trees are pocket dimensions. What? And man, it's so much I could talk about with this show. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's so much in so many ways they could end this show. It's so many ways they could end this show. That's just my honest opinion. I mean, and he is cracking this code. Okay, boom. So this one just got a whole lot more interesting. And you notice Ethan is he's taking a liking into Jade. I love that shit. I love their nephew and uncle relationship. Ethan needs this. He has been wanting to be a part of something for a very long time, and I think that's him and Jade will build a relationship to where Ethan would feel like he's needed, because I don't think he feels as though he's needed with his dad. So he's using Jade as a way to feel needed. And hey, I couldn't tell you a better person. I could not tell you a better person, but it's like these letters on it. Like this show could it could go anywhere. It can go anywhere, y'all. Like I'm saying, like who we Like it could go anywhere. And here we go. Like we got the and Cooey kids, the fake I need help and Cooey kids. I do not think these kids need help at all. They do not need help. These kids are luring people in to fuck with them, bro. Like they are not good kids. Maybe they was. Maybe they was once upon a time. But no, they're not good kids anymore. And they're using the kids to lure the mothers in. Because I mean, they're not using the kids for fathers. They're using the kids for the mamas. Like that's crazy. This town can really fuck with you. Like this town, I don't think, I don't know how I would even survive in a town like this where fuck the monsters. They playing mind games like that. Ooh wee, Jesus. But yeah, there's so much with this episode, man. I had to watch this shit a couple times. A couple more times. Let's see. She said, Victor, if you keep coming down here, you're gonna stay. What? So they could talk in the cave, but they can't kill in the cave. Hmm. Think about that shit. They can wake up, but they can't kill in the cave. And that makes a big deal. Hold on. She got up. Hold on. What she say to him? One of these days, Victor, we gonna make you stay if you keep coming down here. That shit was creepy. Like, how you talking to me right now, lady? You ain't even supposed to be up. You supposed to be sleep. Hmm. But man, so they could wake up in the cave while it's daytime, because it was daytime outside. So shit, she could wake up because the mechanic monster was waking up too. So they all could wake up, you know, in the daytime in the cave. So that's how they able to move. They was in there playing with Jasper having a tea party. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy as hell. Monsters playing a tea party with a damn doll. Y'all supposed to be monsters. Y'all supposed to be killers. And y'all in here playing with Jasper. Playing with Jasper. Man, I can't wait. Okay. Why is my mic not? Oh, there we go. Fucking finally. I was talking my head off and couldn't. My fucking mic went out. That's crazy work. Okay, I ain't gonna be on for too much longer. I just wanted to test the waters out with the live. But yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this episode. I can't even lie to you. I can't lie to you. Oh, I finally got my mic to stop working for a minute. All right, people, we will be live all. Maybe we might be live Sunday night as soon as it gets over. So this is just a little quick live to give my few thoughts and key moments of the shows because I probably won't make a breakdown on them. So thank y'all for coming. Appreciate you.